Welcome Virgo to your July reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Virgo, I'm starting off with your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with number 39, New Life, which is a very exciting energy. New life, my dear Virgo, speaks to us of the birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. So let's see where this is coming through for you. So we want to see now what new life is for Virgo, please. And we have the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Magician. Virgo, as I mentioned, this is very positive and inspiring energy. What I am seeing here is that some of my Virgos have become very bored and uninspired in the environment that they are in at the moment. This could be a social environment, a work environment, but with Four of Cups I do get the energy of same old, same conversation, same people, same problems, over and over again, listening to the same complaints. Now I do see with our Magician here, there is this energy of you putting up out onto the spiritual realm the desire, the wish, and the prayer to bring new life, new people, and new experience into your life. This energy of Magician is very connected to our new life energy. What have you been calling in, Virgo, with regards to starting something new, this life renewal energy? As you can see, our Magician is pointing above, and so is our fairy as she is stretching and pointing her hand to the spiritual realm. She's waking up to a new day. Now what we see is that the hand of God is coming in this month, giving you the possibility of doing something new. But my dear Virgos, this is not going to happen unless you focus on what this cup is that's coming in. If you keep looking at everything that is going on around you that is so uninspiring, that gives you this energy of stagnation, then of course nothing new is going to happen. This is only going to happen when you step out of your comfort zone and try something completely new and different. And yes, Virgo, it might be a little uncomfortable, but it's going to be so worth it, because Three of Cups tells me that there is great possibility that if you put yourself out there, whether it's joining a new group of like-minded people, perhaps you start learning something new, or perhaps you start a new creative hobby, learning to draw, learning to paint, learning to play a musical instrument. It could be, my dear Virgos, that you start yoga now, or Pilates, or join the gym, or start running or cycling somewhere where you are amongst people. I do see that there are new people here waiting to connect with you, waiting to meet you, and you have great possibility of beginning this new life energy, pulling it down and making it a reality. It's just about doing something new, not thinking about it, not planning it, but actually getting out there and saying, yes, I'm in. When do we start? This is very positive, my dear Virgos. Right, let us move on now and see what justice is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what justice is for Virgo, please. And we have Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the Seven of Cups. Now when justice comes through, Virgo, it tells us of the possibility of bringing stability, harmony, balance back into your life in some way. And this, of course, is going to be very personal to you. For some of my Virgos, justice could be quite literal. You could be involved in some kind of a legal dispute or legal matter and you're waiting for an outcome. It could be that you're involved in a negotiation and there's a lot of back and forward and back and forward. Whatever it is for you, Virgo, what I am seeing is that in July, you are coming through here presenting as Queen of Swords. Now, it does not matter if you are masculine or feminine, it is the energy of Queen of Swords I'm speaking about. And I see you taking control of a situation. There might be somebody involved in whatever this is that is coming through as the Fool. Now, this just could be somebody who is quite immature. This could be somebody who is full of nonsense and not being serious about what's going on. I do feel with the Fool and Seven of Cups here, there's somebody, Virgo, who's like pushing their luck and taking a chance. This could be, Virgo, that your boss is just taking advantage of you. They're pushing you to your limit. They're loading you up with work. They're asking you to work overtime and not paying you. And this, of course, upsets the balance, because if you are working up until 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night and your boss is giving you work to do over the weekend, it upsets the balance of your life. But as Queen of Swords, my dear Virgos, you are not going to be taking anybody's nonsense, especially the Fool's. So, as Queen of Swords, we see you being very direct and very firm, stating exactly what you can and can't do, and putting an end to any foolish behavior. If this is your significant other, who once again is just pushing boundaries, maybe they're staying out late, going out with their friends, maybe they're not returning your messages or getting back to you on time, and they're just behaving like the Fool. Once again, my dear Virgos, you're going to talk to them and let them know, sorry, I am not tolerating this kind of behavior. Is there a reason why you're behaving like this? Do you need more attention? What is actually going on? But what I love to see is that as Queen of Swords, you, my dear Virgos, are bringing balance, harmony, and ease back into your life. You're certainly going to put the Fool in his or her place and sort this out. Now remember, this could be anybody in your life, but as I said, it's someone who's taking a chance with you, and you are not going to let them get away with it this month. Right, now let us move on and see what another very auspicious card, Happy Happy, is all about for you, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what Happy Happy is for Virgo, please. And we have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, Happy Happy speaks to us of joy and contentment, a deep sense of fulfillment, and the feeling that all is well. Now this is incredibly interesting because this energy is coming through in an area that has been quite disruptive for you. With the Tower here, my dear Virgos, what I am seeing is that something big and dramatic and quite overwhelming might happen in July. But please do not be afraid of what is about to happen, because when this tower now comes tumbling down, it might initially cause you to be quite defensive, like what's going on here? Why did they do this? Why did they say this? Why is this happening to me? I can't believe I have to move out of my apartment. I can't believe my friend spoke to me that way. I can't believe my family member let me down that way. But please remember, it is sitting under happy, happy. And this speaks to us of deep core happiness. Something has to happen this month. That's big, my dear Virgos. I'm not going to tell you it's not big, but it's for your best and highest good, because what comes out of it is Ace of Pentacles, hand of God coming in, giving you a new opportunity. So the feeling I'm getting here is that something has to go for the right thing to come in. Now, this could have something to do with your love life. Maybe you've been dating somebody for a few months or a year or two, and all of a sudden, this relationship comes to an end. Now, of course, that is going to make you feel very defensive, like, what is actually happening here? What's going on here? Please keep in your mind that there is somebody better waiting for you, and this has to happen to allow them in. It could be, my dear Virgos, that out of the blue this month you're being told that you have to leave your job. Perhaps the company's in trouble or your department is closing down, and this, of course, is going to be a big and shocking surprise. But do not forget, with happy, happy and the Ace of Pentacles, there is something else quite wonderful waiting for you that is going to take you on a new journey. And that smile, my dear Virgos, is meant for you. Now I know it's easy for me to say that when something big and traumatic happens, just to keep positive. But please try to keep in the back of your mind, if something big happens, that there is something far bigger and better waiting for you. And this has been confirmed twice for us. It's blessed by the hand of God. God wants you to walk down a new road. God wants you to experience something quite special, quite wonderful, that's going to give you deep soul contentment and happiness. What a big and exciting month coming up for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.